Hi guys, thanks for tuning into Revlog. Now a big disclaimer before we start. This video is just my opinion. I'm not responsible for your injury if and when things go wrong. With that out of the way, I'll let you know in a little secret. Most aftermarket companies will not tell you what I'm about to tell you because race car looks sell. They still make money by selling you a seat or one racing harness. But in reality, you need everything. By everything I mean a helmet, a non-reclining one-piece seat, a harness, Hans device, and a roll cage or a strong structure that will not cave in. When you add it all up, it gets really expensive. It prices out a lot of people, but companies still want to make money, right? Not many of them will tell you you need the whole system. Now, if I got your attention, please stay till the end of the video for my recommended choice of equipment and why. But before we get there, do yourself a favor and really think about this. Am I drawn to the looks, or do I really need this? If it's solely based on looks, consider not doing this. I know. Those seats and harnesses, they look really cool, I get it. But think about the complications. Modern cars now come with an array of airbags, even in the seats. And in general, your car safety is designed as a system. You do not want to compromise any element of the system. The cool looking race equipments are not for looks. You should make your decision on a need base. How often at the track am I coming back with a bruised knee due to moving around so much? Or do I pass the broom test? Now, just like your factory OEM safety, race safety is also designed as a system. Again, fixed bucket seat, helmet, Hans device, harness, and the roll bar. If you don't have all five, especially in a convertible, it's a bad idea. Let me show you why. So you're looking all racy with a seat, and boom, you get hit or you hit something. If your seatbelt loops over the seat, there's a high chance you will submarine. This is a detrimental effect, and I've heard some local occasions where people died from an accident like this. This submarine effect is also why a lot of people insist on 5 or 6-point harness over 4. So you've learned that you have to have the seatbelt buckle go through the seat to avoid submarining. What if you have a race harness instead? Well, let's imagine a scenario where all of a sudden, again, you're involved in an accident. But what happens? Your body is fixed. Your body is completely fixed in that harness to the seat, but your head is not. You can get a serious neck injury. Also, the headrest portion of these race seats are not designed to take an impact because it assumes you're wearing a helmet. In this next scenario, let's imagine you have everything but a roll bar. Again, you're fixed in a position because you have that racing harness. What happens when the car caves in on you in an event of a rollover? With a 3-point seatbelt, like most OEMs, your body can lean to one side and kind of duck out of the way. With anything more than a 3-point, you're stuck. I'd say having a structure that will not cave in on you when using these race harnesses are very important. Here's another one. So you decide to do a roll bar because now you know how important it is, but you keep the OEM seats. In an accident, your reclining OEM seats can break, causing your head to come in contact with a roll bar or a cage when it whiplashes. This is also not safe. And the last item on the list, harness angle. Make sure the harness holes around your shoulder is at a correct height. This means finding the right seat that fits you. General rule of thumb is that anything more than 20 degrees, you should assume it's no good. It can mean that your body is not tight to the seat and you will move in the case of a rollover. Always install the harness as parallel as possible. You're putting a lot of unnecessary force on your body if you install it at an angle. Be sure to follow the guidelines or consult a professional. So, now that I've totally disencouraged you from buying a cool seat, what do I actually recommend? The only proper option is a seat like the Recaro Pole Position ABE. The ABE is not the FIA version. It's designed to work on the public roads as well as the racetrack. It comes with padded headrest and a large opening for the OEM 3-point seat buckle. Look at a lot of European cars that come with a roll cage and a fixed seat from the factory. They use this seat for a reason. However, you shouldn't assume it's the best for you. Go to a race shop and get fitted. Chances are, even if you like the seat, it may not fit into your car due to complications like seat rails and interior dimensions. Another option to consider is a Hans device, but the ones that can be used without a harness, like the Hybrid S. This is especially helpful when you go on ride-alongs where you may not have the harness to work with your Hans device. And the last thing on the list, make sure to look at the FIA expiration date. Yes, an expiration date. FIA will certify a lot of these equipments, and it is guaranteed to work till that date. I don't recommend buying a lot of these parts used as you don't really know what had happened to them before you buy them, but if you are, this FIA expiration date is especially important. I know it was a lot of information, but hopefully you found it informative. If you enjoyed this video, please support the channel by hitting that like button and subscribing. We're always uploading contents like this, as well as car reviews and interviews with the industry experts. Thanks for tuning into Revlog. Bye now.